Hello everyone, and welcome in. I'm Velvet. Today we're at VelvettB and we are playing a little bit of Supermarket Simulator. We have an open shop, we have all of our staff on board. It's going to be great. Now there has been a new update to the game, so we're going to be checking that out today and just seeing what's up with that. What's up with that? What's up with that? So today is an update, basically map and wholesale update. But we've added a bigger city map, so I think this is going to be interesting. We can maybe have a run around and see what's up with that. What's up with that? I'm going to stop that. Okay. So this is one of our biggest, pun intended, updates yet, a larger city map. So I don't know how that affects things, but I guess we're going to find out. So for now, it's a fresh new backdrop with no gameplay changes in the map. All right, so no gameplay changes yet, but we have exciting plans to utilize it in the future updates fully. Cool. All right, sounds good. And the next thing is they've added some wholesale offers. Reduced bargains, wholesale offer. So we sell 9 boxes of lasagna. Do you want to buy it worth 2,000? Interesting. So you can get some cheaper goods. That'll make for some good or better profit margins, right? So the new wholesale system lets traders buy and sell products in bulk. So you will receive occasional pop-up wholesale deals offering discounts on bulk purchases or opportunities to sell large quantities of stock with low profit margin for fast cash-in. Intriguing. And we've had some bug fixes as well. Cool. All right, let's go check it out and see if we can get ourselves a wholesale offer and how the world looks. So you might be wondering, maybe not, this is actually my personal save. I restarted and I figured, you know what, let's just switch the playthrough to my personal save, and it's going to be what it's going to be, because we're just kind of popping in from time to time. So I thought, you know what, let's just narrow it down to just one save to take care of instead of two. And we have everything set up with all the new stuff. We're going to reopen and let's have a look. Oh, it does look different around the world, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. So we've got a hotel around here. So we've got construction. I really do wonder how this is going to affect the game when it all opens up. So we've got a barber shop and a pharmacy, the New York corner. Ooh, is this based on New York? Road closed. Can I walk down there? Oh, yes, look at that, I can. So lots of construction going on, which is fair enough, because I feel like they're kind of still constructing the map. And then we can go through this side. I wonder if you can chase shoplifters all the way over here as well. Ooh, can you go in the places? Hey, that rubbish just appeared there. Huh, can't. So lots of rubbish, things like that. Interesting. I wonder how big it is. And it's interesting, I can sort of see rubbish appearing here and there throughout the worlds. And then I think it goes over. Oh, I've got a wholesale offer. What do I do? What do I do? Hey. Okay, we sell 4 boxes of rice basmati. Do you want to buy? Yes, I do want to buy. 112.35 for 4 boxes. And we're going to save ourselves about 20 bucks. All right, done. Wholesale offer accepted. Oh look, there's a walking area. So this all looks very residential around here. It would be cool if there's like other businesses, like the wholesale businesses around as well that you could check out. It looks pretty cool. Quite big. You're venturing beyond the city. You're venturing beyond the city limits. Please turn back. Okay, so there is a limit to where you can go. I have lost my shop. I have literally lost my shop. Ooh, okay, so we've got some Mexican, we've got some Italian, Bush Beauty Med Spa, chopped cheese, delicious, please. There's VelvettB over there, bright pink. Helpful to have a bright pink shop. So lots of construction, and we've got a vehicle petrol station. I don't know why I called it a vehicle petrol station, but I did. We've got Donking Donuts in another barber shop, and Bank of New York City. Okay, interesting. I never realized that we were actually in New York. To be fair, I've never been to New York, so I don't know why I would have known that. Unless it was obvious in some other way and I just completely missed it. Okay, so there's lots of cool little things. Oh, there's a park over here. Let's go check that out. How do we get in the park? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? Let's go see. Customer is waiting for help. Luckily, we have employees for that. There we are. And there's the beautiful fountain that they showed off in the picture. It's kind of a little bit dirty and needs a clean, so they need to get someone in there with a power washer and give it a good clean, right? Oh, look at the cute little setting. I wonder what they're going to do with this, because it feels like the game itself is actually quite insular. Like, it feels like everything is about the supermarket and everything takes place in the supermarket. So I do wonder what the rest of the wide world is for. You know, what do you guys think it's for? Like, what are they going to do with all of this space and all of this new construction and that sort of thing? I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I'm curious. And I'm fascinated to know whether or not you guys know what is up with that. What's up with that? I said I was going to stop that, didn't I? Man, imagine doing all that walking in those shoes. Ow, her feet must be killing her. Oh, we've got a little basketball court. I mean, I do appreciate that it does add to the whole atmosphere of the game, having a little bit more of a developed area and a developed city. Burgers and chicken. Knocked up. So yeah. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to make it so you can actually go and dine out. And there's another grocery store. Is this our competition? This is Third Ave Deli. I guess that's the thing they could possibly do. Sorry, that was my phone going off. Is introduce the idea of like a little bit competition. I mean, that could be a thing. And what's down here? What's this big thing? Feels like anything with a sign should be a point of interest that you can interact with or do something with, or has any sort of, some sort of importance in the game. And yeah, I don't know what it will do. The Leninsula notice: help us practice social distancing 6 feet apart from others. Oh, well, it's nice that they're still practicing social distancing in this world where nobody cares anymore about COVID, I guess. I say that in the sense that I still isolate if I have it. I had it at Christmas, but I'm still careful of people and I don't want to get anyone sick, so I do care about it, and I imagine other people do, so I'm not going to shrug that off. COVID is a very big and horrible thing, and we should never shrug that off. Now, we've had an investigation, and we've had an investigation of the world, fortunately before it got dark, and we did find, what am I doing in here? We did get a wholesale offer, so that's really curious. I do want to order some more stock though, because it looks like we're pretty low. And we're going to do that with our lovely tablet. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Okay, that'll do. And that'll keep our restockers busy. Which we spent $6.70. What do we got? $3.9. Okay. The staff have had a decent day. I wonder... Looks like we've sold a bit of pasta because we got 4 boxes. And it seems to be kind of all placed. And it's very dark in here. I can't see what I'm doing. And I don't want to get out of the screen, out of my tablet, to change that. Okay, card is full. Alright, let's get out of there and turn on the lights because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh no, how many boxes do we need of that? 2, and we're just about out of toilet paper, so we need 7 of that. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do we need some fruit and veg? We need 1 more of that, 1 more of that, 2 of that, 1 of that, 2 of that, and those are okay. Alright, we have lots of stock. Hip hooray! To be honest, if you have all of the staff situated, so I've got the customer helper, and I've got my cashier, I've got 3 self-help things, I've got my cleaner, and I've got my security guard. There actually isn't, and my restockers obviously, there actually isn't much for me to do except to kind of jump in here and there. Like if my customer helper kind of gets bogged down on the scales or on helping people on the tills, then, you know, I can jump in there. I actually took out my second till. Haha! Shoplifter! See you! Wonder where they go now. Oh, this is new, right? This hotel thing? That was never there. And there was an exclamation point. I need help! See, that's like, he's busy and then, you know, come help on the scales. But, you know, to be honest, there isn't actually a lot to do now that you've got fully staffed beyond the odd helping out at a thing, scale and stuff, and ordering stock and making sure you get the pricing. So that's interesting. I mean, you can kind of give yourself as much work as you want, essentially. Like if you want to run around and restock, or you want to have an extra counter and you just stand on it and you help the customers, then I think you can do that. But if you really just wanted to have your staff working and doing what they should be doing, then yeah, I kind of felt like we've gotten overloaded with staff now and there's not enough to do from a management perspective, if that makes sense. Like I want more managey things now to do because I've got so many staff. I want to now have more things to do as a manager. So, you know, once the pricing's done and I've done the stock ordering, you know, I'm just helping out around the place, but not really doing anything with any sort of urgency or a need for urgency. So I really like, I'm not complaining. I promise. It's just like sort of a commentary on the balance and the gameplay balance, really, more than a complaint. Like it's fine, but I think yeah, you can customize your experience, I think, a lot more, which is great. But I find that if I do have everybody in play and everybody's sort of hired and I've got one of each of the staff or, you know, 2 restockers as the case may be, and yeah, it just leaves me like a little bit feeling like I'm twiddling my thumbs as the manager. So I don't know what they're going to be adding next. But I mean, obviously they're still, you know, expanding the game and they're adding more things to it, and there's going to be more coming. So I'm not going to just like give up on the game or anything like that. No, nothing crazy like that. What are you saying? But I am very curious as to what comes next. Like, obviously the map update is going to lead to something. Something, I feel, big, perhaps. But what that thing is, I don't know, as how it relates to the supermarket. I do wonder if it's like a wholesale thing. You know, that kind of makes sense to me. I feel like it's got to relate. This is Supermarket Simulator. It's got to relate somehow to the supermarket chain. Oh, supermarket chain. Oh. What if you could actually open another supermarket and start a supermarket chain? Because that's kind of the whole thing with a supermarket, right? It's not just a supermarket. It's a supermarket chain. That, you know, and once you sort of get to the chain point of it all, then, you know, what you're doing is you're negotiating, like the wholesale thing coming in, you're negotiating better prices. So perhaps you're negotiating with suppliers or, I don't know what else. I don't know how supermarkets are run. Beyond like, a touch of the retail side of things, the obvious things. I don't know really what the nitty gritty is of, you know, negotiating chain supply for a national chain of supermarkets, because I haven't done that. It's a job. And I'm just playing the game, man. I don't know all the things. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they're doing with the map, because I feel like that might expand things as far as the gameplay goes. Because honestly, I could just go and wander around the streets and just leave my staff to it all day, which I basically have done, and it wouldn't matter if I was here or not, beyond me ordering the stock at the start of the day and checking the pricing at the start of the day. I don't need to do anything else in the shop at all. You know, now that I've got all the staff, I can just toddle off for the day and do whatever I want. So yeah, curious to see where they're going to kind of go with this. I like the idea of the wholesale thing. I feel like, you know, when there are overstocks of particular items and, you know, that sort of thing, that prices will, you know, maybe there are things like that in real life. I don't, as I said, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this at all. I keep running into these. I'm going to throw them outside. They're in my way. They're just extra. Oh, that's my extra counter and my extra shelf that I have. I didn't want to sell them and lose money, but they are kind of in the way. So yeah, this has been interesting. I would like to see some more of the wholesale stuff, but I don't think I want to. Where are we at? I mean, it's probably going to be a short thing. Why don't we? I say this is going to be a short episode, is what I meant by that. Well, let's finish the day and see if we get in on the wholesale offer. And okay, so we're going to open the store and we are going to do our pricing. This is our little management. Oh, I'm paying the bills. That's the other thing that you need to do as a manager, is pay the bills. So $5.25 for that and $3.25 for that. There we go. So let's go into, not that. Actually, do we have a loan? Oh, we do have a loan. Ooh, I should pay that off. I just spend a lot of money paying off my loan. All installments are paid. Okay. How much debt have I got? 5,000. So I was just paying interest? What a rip-off. So bills, let's see, what have I got? 148. Okay, I think I can afford that. And then I can afford that. So I've got no money left, but I paid my bills and I have done my pricing. I didn't need to do any ordering at this point. I feel like, ooh, I might need to do a little bit of ordering. I'm just looking at what I've got on the shelf there, and I'm kind of like, maybe I do need to do a teensy bit of ordering. I do want to see what I've got left to order anyway, but that just means getting the rest of the stuff off the footpath. That's why I was kind of doing that, because I can't see what I need to order until I get everything off the footpath and put into stock. And sorry if I'm going a bit fast for the old eyes. I just kind of go full speed, and it's just my ways. And salt. Okay, so what else do we need? Right, let's do a teeny bit of ordering. So we need a couple of things of bread, another that, another 2 of that. How much we got? We've got $351. So we really can't order a heck of a lot. But hopefully enough just to get us through. And that's basically the gist of our job, right? Oh no, we don't have enough money. Okay, now we do. 12 things of carrots, there we are. I'm really enjoying the fruit and veg. I think that's fun with the scale and the ding-dongs and the bing-bongs. They're fun as well. Look at my neck light jobs, like they're all in a row. So proud of my lights. I do have, I need to extend the shop a little bit more. The shop needs a little bit of expansion so I can get things around properly, but you know, it's just never quite looking the way that you want it to. I feel like, you know, there's always something and you're just like, I would quite like it to, you know, be a little bit bigger here and there. And I'd like to have everything, you know, in a neat line or set up really pretty. Ooh, rubbish. Cleaning lady. Lazy. But, you know, it's coming along. I actually really like these 4-sided displays as well. They're a little bit nicer when you have a little bit more space, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I think we're pretty good at the moment. As I said, it does get. I mean, I could actually put the second counter back in, and I could stand here and I could serve customers and stuff. But it seems to be, because I've put in the three self checkouts right here, that seems to be working like a real treat, and it actually balances out quite nicely with my fellow over here. I don't know if that's going to stay true for the whole of, you know, as you get busier, or I mean, I imagine as you get busier, you're going to have to add in a second counter and then have a second fella, right? Doing your retailing. So, yeah, that's basically what would happen. So really, essentially, you aren't needed to do the cleaning. You aren't really needed to do the security. You aren't needed. I feel like restocking, you kind of still are a little bit required because you can sit there and you can boost your restockers, but even then, if you have a busy shop, they're just never ever within the space of the day, if this makes sense. But within the space of the day, where 9 p.m. comes around and you don't leave the shop open for several hours that don't count, and they can catch up on the restocking. Other than when you do that, like if you close the shop immediately after the last customer left, you would never get the shop fully stocked. I feel like the restockers are still not super like the fastest. But in saying that, I don't mind that because I feel like that has a touch of realism to it, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you just never would get on top of absolutely everything in a day. When it comes to working in a supermarket, it's never going to close the doors being perfectly stocked, perfectly tidy, perfectly clean, all that sort of thing. This one here. So I think that's realistic. I feel like the speed of the restockers is fairly well balanced at this point. But that's kind of the area where I do kind of feel that they need the most help. Sometimes the cashiers do get a little bit backed up, but I found since having the 3 self-checkout counters in, it's not so bad. I actually wish I kind of would penalise you for leaving things on the floor as well. This sounds random, but I do. I played supermarket together, and the customers would leave a negative review or thought or something when you left boxes on the floor, because I was leaving boxes around the floor because I'm so used to this game, and they were kind of like, nah, you ain't doing that, honey. And I was like, okay, you don't like the boxes on the floor, I get it, it's messy, you don't like it, but they don't care in this game, so you can kind of do what you want and you won't get a negative effect from it. So it would be quite good to have a negative effect from things like from the cleaning side of things. There is a negative effect, so that could actually be quite good to have boxes on the floor kind of included in that, if that makes sense. Okay, I think he should be good now. Sorry, I'm talking a million miles an hour, but I have thoughts about this game and things that you can do in it. I have the thoughts. Look at the little scooters and the rubbish. It's quite cool how you can do things. Oh, apparently you can change the outside too. Hang on. Apparently there's some sort of customization you can do on the outside. Management, customization, entrance position, change entrance. Oh yeah, you can change the entrance. I think it's been there for a while, but I've never actually done it. So choose an entrance style for your supermarket. So you can have that one. Ooh, fancy. And then that's got the plants, and that's kind of, I don't know what that is. It just reminds me of a French bistro, and I don't know why. And that's very modern. That's quite cool as well. Ooh, and then that's your classic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kinds. Plus the classic. I like that one. Hey, we've got a new exit. A new entrance, I mean. Isn't that fancy? Aw. Got some pretty plants outside and a nice little entranceway. So pretty. I actually really need to decorate the store at some point. As I said, I restarted it and I just haven't had the money because I'm so focused on expansion that I have not had the money to decorate the store. Like, it's looking kind of drab. It would be cool if I had the money to add like all the flooring and stuff. I just don't have it. And I'm already paying off a loan, a $5,000 loan, so I don't really want to be, adding to that at this point. I just kind of want to focus on paying off the loan a bit and getting that out of the way, because obviously less interest. We've got one little fella left, and then we're going to close up shop for the day. No wholesale offers today, which is a shame, but that's all good. And then with closing the shop, you know what that means? I'm going to say bye. So bye from VelvettB. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tour of the new map update, as well as a very brief look at the wholesale offer thing. That just pops up, so you know I can't affect when that kind of happens. And yeah, I guess I'll be popping back when we get the next thing, and you can check out if I've been playing the game, how I've progressed the store, because now we're down to just the one store. Not that you guys probably care, but it was just something, it was a change for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have had fun, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.